Right, so hi everyone. I thought I'd do a live stream, and it's quite confusing, this thing. I don't know if it's working correctly or whatever. We'll see. Anyway, right, hi everyone. Let's try this again. This is really confusing the way this thing works. I've got something called XSplitter, which seems to be, I don't know, working with this video and converting it or whatever, and I've got a browser which has got YouTube on it, which gives me, I don't know, a view of what's actually been uploaded to YouTube and whatever, so I don't know. Anyway, so what I wanted to say in this video was, well, to start with, welcome to the video, and you know, thanks for watching. So I'm here in my office or workshop or whatever. This is a building that I built about 2 years ago now, or something like that, and it's a very small little place. There's a desk here, and I've got lighting over there in that corner, and that's where I record the videos, the tutorials and whatever. Anyway, so that's where we are. So what's this video actually about? Well, we're coming up to the 1 year anniversary of the channel, and I thought I'd just tell you a bit more about it. So about Christmas time last year, I had some free time and whatever, and I thought, well, I'd always been interested in electronics, so I thought, well, I'll give this a go. I'll have a play about with it and have a fiddle and see what happens. And I had a friend at the time, he's a very, very clever guy, and I used to go to his house now and again, like once a week, and we'd have a drink or something like that. And he was really into electronics, and he was up to all sorts, mainly sound engineering and all that sort of stuff. And I thought, well, I'll have a chat with him and try and work on something, ask him a few questions, and just see where it leads. So anyway, I got really interested in it. He taught me quite a few different things about it, you know, the basics. I mean, I'd always been into it. I've been into electronics for years, but he taught me some of the basics and worked a few things out. I got to understand a few more things, and yeah, it went from there. So I decided that as I would learn electronics, I'd also post the interesting material on here on YouTube, so that anyone else who's also learning could find it easier to learn from my channel. So yeah, the other thing with this channel is that I find that with my job, I do programming and automation systems and websites and stuff like that. I often find that a lot of people say, oh, I can't do that, I would never be able to do that, you must be so clever or whatever. But actually, it's not really about that, it's about just putting the time into it. So this channel, I mean, some people can say, oh wow, you know, that's really clever. But a year ago, I didn't really know anything about electronics, and all of this sort of stuff I've just learned now. I've got no qualifications in electronics or anything like that. So yeah, it's kind of what this channel was about. You can get a grasp of why I did it. Anyway, so yeah, it's coming up to a year now. I think I started making the first video, I think it was probably about Raspberry Pi, and it was about a year ago at Christmas time when I was free for a bit. Anyway, so moving on. Now I've got over 2,000 subscribers. I think I had the 2,000th, was it about 2 weeks ago or something like that. So yeah, I'd just like to say thanks to all of you for subscribing and for watching my videos. When I first did this, or when I first started this about a year ago, I had no idea that it was going to be popular. I had no idea that people would like it so much. I had no idea that I would get this many subscribers, and also I had no idea that it would grow at such a high rate. I mean, it's really growing really fast. I think of the 2,000 subscribers, I think 300 of those were from this last month, and then 200 from the month before, 100. You know, it's climbing really, really steeply. So that's good to know. So people are interested in electronics, and you seem to like my channel, so that's really good. So also thanks for your comments, because it's really, I find it quite difficult to do this channel. I don't always know how you want me to format the videos, and over the past few weeks I've been trying different formats and stuff. With the lithium capacity checker, I've just been doing it all off the cuff, and I don't know if you like it that way. Some of you do, some of you don't, it seems. Traditionally I'd plan them out on paper, and then I'd just slowly go through them. I'd produce the whole video or the whole series and then release it bit by bit. But yeah, so thanks for your comments anyway, because that helps me to improve. So the third thing I wanted to say was, of course, happy holidays, because it's Christmas time now. It's Christmas Day today, of course. I know in different parts of the world you do different things, but in the UK, today is Christmas Day, tomorrow is Boxing Day, and it's a holiday in the UK, so yeah, happy holidays. And finally, the last thing I want to talk about is sort of the future of the channel. So, well, not really the future of the channel, but just a couple of things that you may find interesting. One of them is, why don't girls like electronics? I've been thinking about it the past week or two, and the amount of female subscribers to this channel is very, very low. I think it works out 1 in 20, 5% or something like that, and yeah, that's very low. So I was thinking, why don't they like electronics? And I've been asking a few people, why wouldn't they like it? And it just seems that it's not a sexist thing at all. It seems that for whatever reason they're just not interested. They just, the mind just doesn't work that way, or whatever, I don't know. So yeah, so I've got a project that I'm going to do soon. It's a flower thing. It's like roses. I've got different ones, different colours. I'm going to do something with that, with the Arduino. So these different coloured roses, I'll try and make a flower or something like that. And I'm hoping maybe girls will find it interesting, maybe. So I'll do something like make them blink, or maybe, you know, pulsate the lights a bit or something like that. I don't know. Just something to try and find out why girls don't like the channel and how you can get them interested and whatever. Because I've got 2 girls myself, and I actually believe in equal rights, and I think, why can't girls do electronics and programming? As far as I'm concerned, we're equal, and men could do electronics, women could do electronics. I don't see a problem, but anyway, it's just an interesting thing. And the final thing is, I just thought I'd tell you how I work with these videos. Usually what I do is I'll get some products, I'll get them from eBay or whatever, yeah, usually eBay, and then when I get them, I put them into these boxes here. So these are the posters here, video material, if you like. So I get them, I put them in these boxes, and then every now and again I open the box, look at its contents, get stuff out, and say, you know, yeah, I think I'll do a posters here video on this today, and I'll choose this, and I try different items. So yeah, there's all sorts of stuff, IR sensors and whatever. So then when I do those videos from these 2 boxes, then if they're interesting items, I put them in this box, this investigate box. If they're not interesting, like they're just LEDs or whatever, I just chuck them in the other boxes that are up there somewhere. But if they're interesting, I put them in this box, the investigate box. And what the investigate box means to me is, I've done a posters here video on it, but it'd be interesting to go into it further and maybe do a video on, you know, what it is, or explaining something interesting about it, or maybe a tutorial, like this is how to use it. So yeah, So there's a touch screen there. I've got you know, a video on how to use this. This is a boost or buck converter or something. I'm gonna go through how to make PCBs at some point soon as well. So I've got this photoresist stuff. I've got loads of different things. I want to open this up. This is a little emergency phone charger thing. There's all sorts. But I just thought it'd be interesting to show you, you know, how I sort of format these videos. I just thought it'd be an interesting thing to go through. Anyway, I think I'll leave this live stream there. And yeah, happy holidays. Thank you for watching, and goodbye, I guess. See ya.